Fix that. That's better.
Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse. It's me, Mom, with Chris, and there, Taz. Hi, Taz.
Hello, can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, goody.
I was talking and Chris wasn't answering, then I realized my mic was off, and then he's maybe not hearing me or
Yeah,
whatever.
probably.
Yeah, so just
Um, Middle of
stuff.
a
Now we have
match in
now
in the game, and I
Ivan.
I didn't think you were gonna stream. Didn't
I
think you were gonna
wasn't gonna.
stream
I
today.
wasn't gonna stream, but I got up and the painters decided that they need to touch up the front door, and I'm like, okay, that means I need to get all my stuff done this morning because I'm going to have the door open for 5 hours while it finishes drying, which means everything I need to get done needs to get done first thing. So get up, get you guys done, have some fun. So Talia says, are you tired of shunning non-believers? Join the next
Hang on,
generation
I
of
think my
Leo
cable is
Pleurodon
plugged in
Society.
incorrectly.
Oh no. Our magical gathering shuns everybody, including believers, including you. Join today and get a free t-shirt. Have you ever seen a Leo Pleurodon wearing a t-shirt? We look silly, don't
Oh,
we?
that's better.
Oh, you can hear now?
I can hear you properly now. I think I'm on. I will swap. I was just started playing Marvel because I thought you were not gonna stream today because as you didn't do yesterday, so just went on with my gaming.
Well, I was planning to take most of this week off because I want to redo this office, but yesterday was gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, so I thought, let's get the gardening stuff done, which took literally all day. Well, not literally all day.
No,
It took 99% of all day, along with
sounds like
redoing
fun.
the gardening tool shed, so that's all set for all my gardening tools. And then it was 5:30. And I'm like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Camped out with some murder mysteries and ran my dailies, and that was it. I am done. And today I have to get everything done this morning, so the dogs are sort of like, yeah, let's have breakfast early, and you can go do your stuff, and we'll go do our stuff. And then I'll work on doing the office starting today. So once I get my dailies done, I'll move the computer out, and we'll figure out if we can run it from the different rooms or from the floor or something. It'll get done. So let's see, what did the magical Endeavor Fairy give me for today? Destroy Zenkethi ships in space, defeat captains on the ground, and destroy Undine ships in the battle zone.
Still gotta log back in.
Boy, that sounds like the word reroll to me. What have I got? I've got
One
59
of
rerolls.
us.
We are re-rolling those Undine. Anti-proton damage on the ground. This is not a great day, but I'll take those Zenkethi ships.
The
What?
kitty ships are fun, but if the battle zone is involved, it's kind of boring.
No, it just says Zenkethi ships. I can do them anywhere.
Well, then you can do.
Citalia, I don't even have one shed. Sheds here are hard to get approved, especially since the one place I have for them is the area that floods. So no, and no, I'm not going to be Arthur Two Sheds Jackson. But thank you for that good Monty Python reference this morning. Well, Taz, I'll invite you and Citalia to join me for a little Zenkethi front if you're up for it.
Sure.
Okie dokie. Chris
And
is.
unfortunately, I just got rolled up into two of all three stage
No
match, so
worries. You
it might
go
take me
do
a few
your
minutes.
alien heathen stuff.
It's not
And
alien. I'm Jeff the Land Shark.
no. It's heathen. It's alien. It's not Stowe. It's not the right kind of aliens.
Well, it's not aliens at all.
Alien meaning not native to this planet. It's not Star Trek. This is planet Star Trek on right here. Looks like Cliff is also bouncing in and out. Did I not see him here? Anyway, I figured since I had the time and the computer up and functional today, we could have a little show. Weeboo?
Gosh darn it.
Taz, you got a weeboo?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm assuming Statalia's got a weeboo.
The time for battle is almost.
So, what did you think of the movie I sent you?
Which movie did
Oh,
you
trailer.
send me?
Trailer.
Which one? My brain
The
doesn't work.
swimming one?
Hang on.
When
I
I
have to
asked
go-
if you wanted to go swimming with me.
Oh yeah, that one. Like I said, looked interesting. I know somebody who plays it, and they love it. It's just
Mhm.
the work on that was very nice, kind of funny, lighthearted, but interesting at the same time.
Oh, that's just great. They've got a Hulk and an Iron Man.
Who?
Look, Hulk and Iron Man. Hulk and
Oh,
Iron Man have a
he's doing
synergy.
it.
What did you hear? Oh, shoot.
I have captured bomb. Let's see. I'm going south. Apparently, I'm going south very slowly, but I'm going south.
Gosh darn, I can't get through. Who put this wall in here?
Oh no.
So, Talia, I don't know how many Zenkethi you've got, but I got most of mine, like all of them. But I only hit 5, so.
Another Zenkethi
Yay, another Zenkethi base bites the dust. Hold on, where's Satalia's ship? Suspect Satalia's ship's got another smarty pants name on it. Where are you?
I have a problem.
What?
My macro is no longer working.
Your what? Your monitor?
My macro.
Oh, your macro.
And I don't know how to go about fixing it because
That's
I
annoying.
can't believe. Well, good news is we lost it, so no more 3 matches that I can join.
I'm going to the south one again. Oh, it's a different south one.
But I got the second most value player in the match.
Yay! I'm looking
Oh,
for
Groot got hell of a tanking thanks to me.
peanut butter and jellyfish. Good one.
What?
Satalia's got
That
a
sounds like-
Nidarian
oh my
defender,
God.
so she's got the peanut butter and jellyfish.
This is wrong on so many levels.
Yep.
So many levels. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna swap real quick, so 1 sec.
No worries. We're defending various asteroids and things.
Here we are.
And welcome back.
Take long. Right. Oh my goodness, I'm so lazy.
Well, it's a holiday week. You get to be lazy.
Yeah, and I have reasons for it.
Yes, yes, you do. You have good reasons. Getting to enjoy.
Yesterday was Mother's Day, so I visited my mom.
That's nice.
Buffer, do you have like a whole mattress and half of your ass is lying right next to my chair?
Of course.
Like, I'm sorry, but
That's
I'm
their
not gonna
job.
have that. No, ass, the fluff butt needs to be on the bed, on the puppy bed, not on the floor right under my feet. Oh, I've got St. Kathy ships in space. You gotta be kidding me. I've got St. Kathy ships in space. In my endeavor. That's a joke, right?
What was your endeavor? St. Kathy ships?
Yep.
How many?
10.
You know what?
I'm
We
gonna
could
go
do
to
St.
the-
Kathy RA.
A what?
There's a red alert, St. Kathy red alert.
Is there?
Yes,
I
there
didn't know.
is. We don't do it very often, but there is a St. Kathy red alert.
That probably is a reason why nobody does it very often.
It's got a fail criteria, believe it or not. You can fail the St. Kathy one unless they fixed it. They keep promising they're going to take care of it, but I don't know that they have.
Oh, there wasn't no info on that.
Well, they always say if we fix it. Well, we're planning to fix it. That's what it says. We're planning to fix
If
it. I
it's
don't know
fixed,
if they
there'll
ever
be signs.
did. They never said if they fixed it or not.
Yeah, they will not give us any howler. So much stuff on my inventory. Why does it have to pile up here? I hate that. No, Fluffer, that one slide. I can't get to my freaking keyboard because your butt is here. I can't. This is just unworkable. Half of the dog is taking space under my desk. Like, excuse me? Ah. Putty dog.
I'm looking forward to getting my new desk up here because if the dog decides to get under it, there's enough room for her. Currently, she smacks into the legs. And I'm replacing the legs with 2 bookshelves. So she'll have ample room to get under here.
Right.
Actually, if I smart to do that one first. Calls and Kathy Base are belong to us?
Different captains on ground. 8 of them. No, that's not gonna happen. Or 5, whatever. More than 1 is too much. And Dyson ships in the, sorry, father ships in the Dyson sphere. Dyson ships, that would be an interesting thing.
Dyson ships and Dyson sphere. Well, there are Dyson style ships, I suppose.
Yeah, but I'm not, like, dedicated to Dyson sphere.
Hey, Taz, you said your macro wasn't working?
Yeah, can you hear that tapping sound in the background?
No, I can't.
No, you
There's
have
too
a very
much
good
P-
noise cancelling.
Oh, okay.
And there's a lot of PP going on.
Spam.
I don't hear the pew pew and I
like a
still don't hear
madman
anything.
Our scouts have found an attack element of the Zenkethi fleet.
No, I can't still hear anything, so... No tapping on my end.
Nope.
I'm sending you
Yeah, I'm out of the TFO now, so
and Core are both en route to assist
there wouldn't be any.
Good luck.
Yeah, but there was none, even if you were in there, so...
Shall we try
Didn't
the
matter.
Kathy TFO?
They still gotta do the red alert thing today,
Well, that's
so
what it is. It'll cover your red alert too.
Might as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, so might as well just
Let's see if I can
tip it off with that one.
I forgot my red alert yesterday, so I did it when I woke up last night. So I
Course
still
you
have
did.
10 hours left on it.
I have 3 more to go.
Well, I didn't do it on Saturday because I forgot. So yeah.
Well, I've lucked
got,
out.
like,
Every time I've had to do something, I've had either
5 more.
weapons or kills, and it's just been perfect. I'm going to click the button.
You do click as a button.
I don't even remember what this one is. There's 4 of us. This should work.
Famous last words.
Well, I can make it work. Actually,
Oh, good, it's payday.
it's always good.
So it's good on the birthday. Shall I get myself something?
Is it your birthday?
Yep.
It's your birthday.
That's why I took the week off. I told you.
You did, but I didn't know today was your birthday. And yes, I know. I wrote it down someplace. Hang on. I'm going to leave the TFO and try something else here. See if this will work. Okay, I'm running this as a private, so there'll be 4 of us on this. Let's see if it'll launch that way.
Right, I'm definitely getting the deluxe edition of the Tomb Raider 456 remaster, PS5. Because I want a physical.
That's interesting. It's not launching this as a private queue.
How dare?
It should.
How dare you?
And Satalia is requesting if we do the universal, which we can do that too. Here we go. Yes, we can do the universal, Satalia.
Lieutenant Cathy are sending a fleet towards this planet. We believe they intend to
Protomatter
bomb
bombs
naval sectors.
cannot reach the planet. Okay. Oh, this one's got a briefing. Wow.
Can you imagine briefing the red alert?
No. Red alerts are done
Unheard
before the
of.
briefing gets done.
I know.
So that must be the fail criteria, is we miss some of the protomatters.
Yes, you're missing the duck.
What?
All ships
You're missing the duck.
I got that.
for battle.
Howard the Duck.
No, it's.
He still
How
didn't
dare
get-
you? No, it's in the. It's been named for Howard Day, who makes these amazing YouTube clips of Shangri-La before it was a thing in SDO, so I felt like I need to honor him.
You should name it for him. Fully. Not just Howard, but...
Destroy enemy battleships to bring out their dreadnought.
Oh, it's getting me the way.
Launching protomatter torpedoes. Destroy them and take out those ships.
Can you stop yelling like we did something wrong?
Murtak yells. You know Murtak.
But it's like, it's such a desperate yell, like... I'm sorry,
it
did I
is.
kill your mother that you have to yell at me like this?
They're the
Have
backbone
you
of
ever
the
talked to an old teacher?
Kind of.
What do you mean,
Kind of.
old teacher? Define old, because most of my teachers were like in their old age.
Well, an old teacher is used to talking to a classroom, so by default he's talking 200% of normal volume. By default. So if you're talking to an old teacher and you get him excited, say goodbye to your ears.
Alright.
So they're launching all the protomatters up from this...
I
club here, as far as
already
I
said
can see.
goodbye to... When was 2022? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
3 years ago. There you go. That's when my ears say bye-bye.
Years are passing along.
Right?
And, my neighbor kinda scared the bejesus out
Yeah,
of
you
me
have to
yesterday.
speak. You need to speak quieter. I can't make out what you say. And I
You
have
need
you
to
at
speak quieter?
660%. Yeah, because I'm already I don't understand him anyway. So why not speak quieter? It doesn't make a difference at this point.
Sarcasm.
What did you say?
Anyway, my neighbor gave me quite a scare yesterday.
Oh.
Suddenly a bunch of strangers were moving stuff out of her apartment,
Oh no.
and I was like, oh no! And immediately picked up my phone and tried to call her, and luckily she answered right away, and no, she wasn't dying, she was just moving into her elderly home.
Oh. My goodness.
Still, you're not gonna have a neighbor now.
Yeah, I liked her. I really liked her. She was
Nah.
quiet, we talked when we met, it was fun. And now I have no clue what I will end up with.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
It's-
I have the same thing. You see, I live in an apartment block, and I have the same thing. Because I had a neighbor, she was like, I don't know, maybe in her early 70s, something of that type. She was fine until she wasn't, and then I remember she had some sort of surgery. And
Yeah,
it wasn't like
is,
any serious thing. It was something with her feet or something. So
Uh-huh.
it wasn't like a cancer or something. It wasn't like intestinal thing or anything like that. And everything seemed fine. She was rehabilitating and all that stuff. And suddenly it was November 2023 when they posted a notice on the door that, you know, she passed. And I was like, what?
Our scouts have found an
And,
attack
you know, I
element
was
of the Zinkethi fleet.
all the time here and didn't hear anything happen. So kind of
As your
bizarre.
ship
I
is
didn't
close,
even notice. I don't know if she was
you need to
hospitalized and that she died in a hospital or at home.
are both en route
I
to
don't know,
assist you
but
with high
it was so weird because you know out of the neighbors I have on my floor, which is like two families, she was the one I probably got to know a little bit better because sometimes she needed help with her phone because she couldn't see stuff properly well. She didn't know how to tackle stuff with the phone memory and stuff like that. So I remember a few times I was over there and was just helping out with some stuff. Remember she struggled with carrying up. We had the elevator swapped, and we were just able to use stairs in the meantime because it's a 10 stories high building. They always have a lift,
Let
an
Let me
elevator.
interrupt real quick. I'm going to launch transdimensional tactics for the Universal.
Oh God.
Oh, it'll take a minute. Keep going with the
Everyone
story.
has sacrificed a minute. Uh, and we were forced to walk on the stairs, and like it's fine for me. Like third floor isn't that high, but he was struggling with groceries, and I was returning home with the fluffer one day, and I saw that she was just like trying to carry her stuff on the stairs, and I was like, "You leave it here. I'm gonna put the fluffer home, and I'm gonna pick your stuff up." Because I was like, "No, that's not happening. Not on my watch." You know, I got to know her a little bit and helped her whenever I could because I know she has an adult son, but he wasn't like I don't know where he lives. She wasn't very keen on talking about him for whatever reason. I know he came around some every now and then, but it was like more of a courtesy visit than anything. Uh, but anyway, I have no idea what was their relationship, but yeah, she was fine. She had normal political views. She wasn't like overly religious to a point like she's a devotee or something like it. She was quite bright-minded, if I may say so myself. She was very normal and very good conversationalist, and it was fun to talk to her whenever I got the chance. She used to be afraid of big dogs, and at the very beginning when I moved in, she was like terrified of my fluffer.
Oh.
Because he's the size of a German Shepherd, so still, and he's kind of a type, so he would still like. First time she was startled, but when she noticed that he's a completely friendly and he wasn't even jumping at her or anything like, he was just wagging the tail and smiling as he does. And she went from "oh my god, I'm so afraid of big dogs" to a point, "oh, is that my neighbor?" And she liked him later on, and quite fun, and it was kind of weird. And I had an empty apartment for like months, and I didn't know
Oh.
who's gonna move in. Kind of weird seeing her stuff being put out, and I don't know who the people were who were looking out, like taking her stuff out, but it was weird. You know, those are like when personal belongings that suddenly become irrelevant,
Yeah.
and they just get mostly thrown out or put out for people to take for free or
Yeah.
something like that. I'm like, it's so weird. It always irks me that you know if you're a lone person, lone elderly person, for instance, and just like I don't know, I'm not bothered with the concept of death for myself, but it feels weird looking at that from a side, you know, when
Yeah, me and my son and I were the last two in the family. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to hit. Um, so I think about that, when I'm done, I did not step in the pool this time, Satalia. I jumped clean over it. It was perfectly fine. But yeah, when I'm gone, I'm always thinking, do I need to buy more stuff? Because it's just more things that my son needs to take care of at some point. And if something were to happen to him first, that would be really tough. But yeah, when my time is done, things are just going to get pitched to the corner, I think.
I still remember stuff after my dad. It's been 3 years since he passed, and it was very weird in terms of like, it was like I had my day carried on, like everything was just same as usual. I was walking my dog in the evening, it was like maybe 6 o'clock, and I got a phone from my mom. Can you come over? And I'm like, not right now. I'm walking the dog. And it's like, well, there's a policeman that wants to talk to us. And I'm like, what? That was weird because, I was like, why would the police be interested? Like, I've done nothing wrong. My mom has done nothing wrong. Sure as hell wouldn't expect my dad to do anything. It would justify police interest. And I was like, yeah, well, dad died. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That was a weird one. And then just going through his stuff, closing his bank account, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. It took me 2 years to go through all my husband's stuff.
Well, my dad wasn't much of a hoarder.
My husband was a hoarder
so-
because he would not throw away anything that had belonged to his mom. Not one thing.
Oh God, no.
Mhm.
My dad wasn't like that. We threw away a lot of stuff after grandma because we didn't have any use for it, and I was old
We didn't
and
have a use for
useless.
it either, but he wouldn't throw it out, so he just left it in the garage. And when he passed, and I'm going through it, the mice had been in everything, so it was just chewed up and down to threads or little shreds of
Oh, no.
paper. So all of his
Ooh, that's
keeping
the
it,
worst.
I have no idea what it was, and there's nothing left of it.
Yeah, and that's the way of even identifying what the hell it was sometimes.
Yeah.
It was just, munched through. No, my dad wasn't a hoarder. He was a very practical man in terms of like, it was hard for him to replace things. Like, he would rather continue to use a TV set that displays everything in poisonous looking green rather than replace it. He was extremely cheap, I think, to that point. It's like, what the hell? But he wasn't a hoarder. Like, he wouldn't keep it just for the sake of sentiment or anything like it. When it failed, you just, you had to throw it away. There was no other thing to do. And
What
he
shall
got
we?
a new one.
What shall we do next?
I've got bath ships and Dyson Sphere, but I've got 30 of them, so I'm just gonna tag along to Dyson Sphere.
Taz, do you
I
have anything?
I have Polaron damage space, harvest material space, anti-proton damage space.
Well, we could go to Undine with Chris and help him kill his Undine. You did say it was
Yes.
Undine, right? Or was it Voth?
No, Voth.
Voth. We could go to
Sorry.
Step between the stars.
Does that have Voth in it? It's not. I thought it
It's
only
the
has Voth.
Dyson spell. You can choose between Vought and Undine.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
Really?
meant. Well, that's not Step Between Stars. That's
A step between the stars teleports you to the Dyson spell.
yeah, but you can also use
Yeah,
the,
but you fight Swarmers, don't fight Voth or the Undine.
no, he's using it as a shortcut. But there's the shortcut that's built
Oh.
into the transwarp as
You don't
well.
have a transwarp to Allied Zone in the first place?
You should.
The thing is, all the transports have a cooldown,
Yeah, it's gonna.
except the mission transport, so
Yeah,
I
but-
have a mission transport for every location in the galaxy.
Do whatever you
That's
like
fine.
to get your butt there. You can even use Sphere of Influence and just jog over if you're in a pinch. Hey, Satalia's too lazy to travel. Lexers,
Wow.
Borg King's birthday was yesterday. Today it's Chris's birthday, so wish Chris a happy birthday, and I'll go change that. And you said it's Voth, right?
Yeah.
It was my birthday, the 14th.
It was. I'm just gonna have to start keeping a list of everything. A belated birthday to Taz. A one-day belated
you.
birthday to Borg King.
I had no idea you had on the 14th?
We're just going to have to start a list. That's all there is to it. That'll be my daily thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to take the shortcut to the Voth battle zone.
Belated Merry Birthmas, Taz, for the 14th.
Thank
I had
you.
no idea. I had no idea. I think most of the epic people I know from my close circles are from May, so it's kind of funny that I just have the same birthday month with so many people. Like from my Tomb Raider group, and there's like my hangout friends that I sit on Discord on a daily basis. That 3 of them have birthdays in May, and I'm like, what the hell?
Well, my son has May birthday.
Oh, there you go.
So I haven't completed anything here. So Chris, I'm just going to follow you wherever you are. Since you should get things triggered that I don't get. There you are. Where are you at?
I'm in the battle zone.
Good morning. Is this? Yes, I'm here too. I'm just looking for you. It says Taz is a kilometer from me, but you're 47 kilometers from me. I'm just trying to get close to you.
I'm outside of the central spire, so I think I'm beyond the column that is currently
You're
obstructing
moving
your
towards
view.
the Voth zone. Okay. Good morning, Zimmer. Good morning, Cliff. Lexers, I don't know if it's cultural
There
as
you go.
much as it's got nothing better to do on some given evening. So
And of course, everything's complete, which is lovely. And this is the only instance. Like, there should be an obligation that always 2 instances and they're on both scales. So whenever this one finishes up,
Bath fleet
the other one
approaching. Hold on.
starts up.
Hello,
It's
they
got
are
the-
all spawning.
Yep, it's
Which
the purple
one are we
time.
going for?
It's purple time.
Oh, dreadnoughts. Whichever.
So they'll each. Yeah, we'll all be close enough. It won't matter.
Whichever's closer. Someone already is biting into that one. Crikey.
Oh, Lexus,
And not done.
you got your 30 done?
30 done.
Okay.
To the
That
moment,
was easy.
right now. It was faster than normally.
Yeah, well, once these things spawn, and if we're doing it as a team, it goes
Yeah,
really
But it's
good.
not a singular dreadnought, it's always surrounded with a swarm of other
exactly.
ships, so you fire it well and you get them.
Yep. So Tally says, so I was doing one of my skipped old missions yesterday and kept dying every few seconds. Then I realized I was on Elite. Of course. That's the way it always goes.
Oh, I know, I've done that lately with not a mission, but was like a patrol, and I'm
Yep.
like, why am I dying of this? What the
Yeah.
hell is wrong? And I'm like, oh, Elite, well, that explains a lot. I was like, what the hell? Why was this even set up? I'm sure I was doing something.
Xismer says it got 974k DPS on ISC. Congratulations, that's amazing. Inviting Cliff to the party here. So, Taz,
Will
are
it
you getting
be?
your spacey damage, or do we need to go do something else spacey?
Oh, I don't do endeavors anymore. Ignore them.
Okay.
No, you ignore them when they're inconvenient.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
do them
it's
whenever they
giving
pay
us
off.
an
or
excuse to do
easy.
space, Taz.
Yeah, I've done mine, but I'm still doing them for the EC alone.
For mine, yeah. The
Really
other
that
stuff
way.
I've got is all ground. It doesn't count. Hey, so I'm listening to Taz speak, and he says the word that's spelled I-R-O-N as... How do you say that?
Huh?
How do you say the word
Huh?
I-R-O-N?
Iron.
Iron. How do you say it, Chris?
Iron?
That's how everybody from Europe says it, including my ex-boss who worked in a metal casting business. In English, American English, we say iron.
Oh. Well,
Lexer says Irwan. Thanks, Lexer. Let's...
from where
Well,
I come from,
most
I
of-
roll my R's a lot.
Well, it's
So
not... It's not that. Americans put the R in a different place. Yeah, it's I earn. Don't ask why the R got moved. It did. And it wasn't until I started working with this German company that I realized it was Iran. Another that varieties is a lot is ore. How do you pronounce ore? O-R-E.
Or
Or, yeah, okay. How about if I queue us up for, hold on. Cliff, what do you need to do? Since Cliff is here now. And Taz doesn't care, and the rest of mine is ground. Chris, do you have anything left on yours that's spacey?
No, I've just got Terrans and ground.
We could do Operation Wolf.
We could. What?
You said, I'm good. Like, I don't...
No, I said we could.
Oh, we could. I'm sorry. I thought you said, I'm good, as in, no. Well, since Cliff
We
isn't telling
could
me
be
what he
treated
knows,
either way too.
I'm going to queue us up for Operation Wolf. Just because it's fun.
Right.
And it
That's
only
out
has
of
one
the way.
variation. We are queued
Order
for that.
placed.
Yes, I have
Order
to go and
placed.
frivolously spend money on wrist thingies for pull-ups. And the thing that
Well, I
kills...
just spent money on something I'm gonna get in September, so there we go.
There you go. I like doing pull-ups. I'm getting better at them, but they have the grips for the bars have got like knurled things so you don't lose your grip. But I've got girly hands and I always wind up hurting my hands. So my coach is like, "Hey, buy these things. Let me borrow his." I'm like, "Oh, these are great. They're wrist supports and they've got pads on them, but they're not like gloves." Oh, it's so nice. You have to defeat
you
Tholians,
know
Cliff?
you know those small hints your body is giving you that you should probably not do this so hard.
Oh, piffly
So
poofle.
those are one of those.
June 6th is coming soon, so I'll soon need to prepare my D-Day old-time radio stream at some point. That would be interesting. Cliff has to defeat Tholians, but Cliff has not told us if they are Tholians on the ground or Tholians in space. Tholians in space, super easy, no problem. Barely an inconvenience.
Who says that?
Screen Rant. Or sorry, is it Screen
Yeah. Screenrun says that.
Weeboo.
Barely an inconvenience.
Exactly.
That is awesome.
Have you ever seen his John Wick movie proposal
Yes.
one? Oh,
Yes,
that's my
yes, yes, oh my
favorite.
God.
That one is my favorite.
I have found a new chat music, but it's... I don't know if I even should send it to you. It's kinda...
Which one? We'll go that way.
The baby.
Oh, I haven't seen the baby one. Okay.
It's a baby that has all the race cards.
Oh yeah, that one I've seen.
All of them.
Oh,
okay.
that one I have seen.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow chat music.
Are we doing ground?
Yeah, Operation Wolf is ground.
Woohoo.
We would, I think I missed it. Oh, I missed it. I was kicked
Oh
out.
no, but we did this one for you.
Sorry, I had my STO clicked out. I was checking the order.
But we're doing this one for you.
I'm
Fine.
sorry.
Well, so be that way. You'll have to do your own gosh darn Terrans on the ground.
I can also reroll or ignore it entirely.
No, you have those options, yes. Ooh, I can bring Stabby Badgie with me. Yes. Well, that probably would explain why it took a couple extra seconds to queue up. Hold on, I need to defeat a captain on the ground. So this does... Oh, hold on. Let's do that while I'm at it.
And doesn't he end up having a captain?
I think this has a captain in it. There's nothing else that can get my AP damage. There we go.
I love how Ian McKellen embraces his queerness whenever possible.
That's Magneto, right?
Yep.
No.
Yep. I
Oh
know.
yeah. For a
He's
second, I was
amazing.
like, "What?" Everyone like keeps calling him
I totally agree with you.
what?
He totally agrees with you.
Oh, no, yeah, I think he's amazing. The Scissor Sisters band had a
Yeah, I heard about
returning a tour, and he was on it.
Awesome.
Because apparently, he was in the original track of the Invisible Light track. He's just doing voiceover and not singing.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually invited him to do the cameo of that live,
Wow.
and he took it, like he would.
Scissor
Kind of
Sisters, not
shows.
Twisted Sisters, Lexer.
No, Scissor Sisters.
Scissor
Yeah.
Sisters.
They did. They have this unique vibe in like mid 2000s when they had a song that kind of sounded like Bee Gees, but they were a little bit more modern in that take. But they did have that vibe, and their lead singer can actually hit those high tones like no one else can. Yeah, I think it was a very, very cool band. I mean, I'm glad that they're back doing the tour, but I don't know if they're gonna do anything else. Been pursuing their individual careers, but they've been still in touch, and
Yeah, I think
now
you were
they're
talking
doing
to me
this.
about them.
you know.
Isn't such a name a definite sexual innuendo? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's definitely
exactly it.
yes. Which is
No.
funny because it was made
Subtle
by
as a
3
bag of
guys and a
hammers.
girl.
Hallo. Hei sann.
Hello.
Nå hører du meg, ja.
He's not talking to
Oh
us.
god, he's on the phone.
Yo!
He's talking about getting another new computer.
I bet.
Nei, altså, jeg bare tenkte hvis du ikke hadde noe å gjøre på, så kunne vi finne på noe.
Oh my god, this language sounds like nothing. I know.
En gang til.
So weird.
Har du spist middag ennå? Kan vi gå og ta oss en pølse eller av plassen? Ja, det hadde vært koselig.
I've got to buy this man a better AP gun.
Ok, den er grei, da ser vi da. Den er grei, da ser vi snart. Flott det. Hei da. I am sorry about that. I
Oh, that's fine.
totally forgot about my phone PC integration, so you probably heard the entire call between my father and me now.
I did, but
I did?
I understood.
That wasn't intended.
Well, I understood the words "hang on" and I think there's one other American phrase in there.
I understood nothing. It was like, my god, this is such different language that I wouldn't understand a thing. Like,
Well,
I happen to have this understanding of some languages that have some commonalities. Like, I can understand some French phrases because they're in English, and vice versa.
I was watching
but like-
Bollywood TV shows because they used to have a channel here that showed them. And it was
Bollywood?
Yeah, it was Indian TV shows, soap operas almost always. But they would be
Soap opera doesn't quite cut it.
Well, no, but most Bollywood movies are soap operas of one form or another. But they'd be speaking in whatever the local language was, and then they'd suddenly break into English for like 2 sentences, then they'd go straight back to what they were doing, and it kept messing with my brain.
You know.
I can imagine.
Delete the database before they steal it from us.
Stalia doesn't like the new Tholian ground weapon because she can't put it away when she's walking around DS9. It doesn't holster well.
Yeah, well, I'm still kind of annoyed with what's it called? Jet Vash rifle.
Oh, I have not played with
Disruptor?
that.
Because it's supposed to,
Last
the rifles.
Disruptor?
Yeah, the disruptor rifle. Yeah, the Jet Vash disruptor rifle that was from Picard season 1, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
My irk is that it's not hanging from your back like a normal rifle will, but sits on your belt like a pistol, and it looks ridiculous. Like, it's so big that it just looks bad on that, and they never fixed it. And I reported that way back when with Cryptic after it came out. Never fixed.
Well,
This one, I guess
it could
will
be
never
worse. I have my Gorn who can take a rifle and goes across his back, and it looks like a teeny tiny pew pew. And when he's got a pistol, you can't even see it. It's the stupidest thing.
Yeah, it's really annoying when they do that. I guess. Oh well, it's an order. I don't know.
So Quinn is not counting as a captain, I guess, because we're not defeating him. We're just giving him little cuts and
No,
bruises.
he's not defeatable, but there are others that I think will be the rank.
So
I'm not
I
sure if that's
haven't
something
seen anybody.
might be the final stage.
Well, the only thing we're really defeating in the final stage is the ship.
No, there are still people on the shuttle deck.
I would think that there'd be an elite here someplace or another. Should always get at least one boss.
You are swiftly becoming annoying.
Data acquisition at 75%. You're almost there.
Not today, freakies.
Men's office feels a bit desolate, doesn't it?
Exocomet console beta is damaged. Get
In the
it back
Terran ESD. Truth be told, it feels empty in general.
He has a clean desk policy.
No desk policy, you mean? Like, there
It's a
aren't barely
very clean
any.
desk.
There's barely anything. It feels like it's desolate, like it's an abandoned section of the station.
At one point, my boss wanted to implement a clean desk policy for legit reasons because we had documents that if somebody outside the company saw them would not be a good thing, but she didn't provide space for people to lock things away because they might be working on blueprints. And so you need something that's big enough to put the blueprints away without being folded. But you won't give them space for that. Won't buy cabinets for it.
done. Now get the hell out
Right.
of there.
Mom, you know German, right?
Say a lot. Say again.
You know German.
I know some German. Yeah, it's been a long time.
What's the plural of R
Oh, I have no idea.
in English?
Of R?
Are? Like, we are, you are?
No, RS.
No, what
What?
word though?
Rs.
Spell it.
R apostrophe S.
R? Oh, what's the plural of R? R's?
Yes.
Yes.
What is posterior in German?
Ars. So, generally in doing a plural of the letter R, Rs, you say it more as a Z than an S.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's how we get away with saying. But nobody in American English says arse, because we all just call people asses.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yep, I knew that's where you're going. Nah. Just call people asses. Or these days, because you can't say words like that anymore, it's more a-holes or a-h's.
Yeah.
Because we're too delicate and we'd have
We
to
can't
clutch our
handle
pearls.
language anymore.
No,
Why? It's so silly.
I know it's silly.
It's like the bleep sound effect
Keep up the pressure.
has more
But it's still in the fight.
carrying capacity than most
Yep.
swear word does now.
Hey, my imagination's good. You bleep something out, I can put in something even better.
Yeah.
And Badgie attacked the shuttle? Probably not.
Keep fighting.
Did we get him? He's
Badgie will
just-
not attack the shuttle. He will only attack people. I've been trying to trigger him and he wasn't going. So the Tigress doesn't count as a captain so far, which makes sense. And there's no captain in this mission.
That's a
Solo
shame.
win.
And Lexers points out,
Wanted to pop that
then again, you have
Well
you
done.
Americans have the OK Corral shootouts on a daily basis. Yes, yes we do. Your point.
I like your odds if you ever have to go up against
What's your point?
Wouldn't that?
It's somehow a lot of it has to do with YouTube and Twitter and TikTok, where saying words like kill, die, murder aren't acceptable.
Besides,
You cannot
yeah.
do that anymore.
Yeah,
You have
but
to-
people. That's why people started to speak unalive or something like
unalive,
it.
yeah.
too.
Oh, the Swedish has the best word for kill.
Which is
Dödar.
Jedder. That's excellent. And it
It's
did give me,
brilliant. It's
Sounds
like
very final.
it did give me a captain kill for something in the very end. Maybe when the Tigress blows up.
Maybe. Well, that's good then. I
Yeah,
told
so
you
there
it's a
was
big guess because I remember having it checked out, but I thought it would
Yeah,
change
it did
because
give me a final captain. Yay.
you had to
which-
leave. Almost had to finish before you actually got it.
Yeah, I did have to finish before I got it. I had to get all the way out. It popped up when I went to leave the screen.
Kind of weird, but well on it. You got it. So
Lexers points out quite correctly, it's wrong to say proper words of the rear end, but it's okay to have compatriots killing each other like it's normal on a Thursday. Well, it is normal on a Thursday. I'm sorry to say that. But see, we swing so
But-
hard one way or another. I mean, a decade ago, South Park made an entire episode about, I can't remember if they were saying the S word or the F word, which I'm not going to say because in this particular show right now, the second, we have a couple of people who don't enjoy having vulgarities used. So I'm not going to because I respect you guys. But yeah, I can't remember which word it was. And they dropped it like 467 times in the episode. And they had a count on the bottom of how many times they were saying it. Way back in the day, there was a comedian who wrote a book. Let's see. Can't remember the name of the book, and it's so old. Not Dick Gregory. Oh, this goes way back. It does not tell me who it was. All these people they've got are so young.
we have a local radio DJ, which in his youth, which in his youth went by the name Sippe, which is ironically close to Sip.
Ah.
When I think about it, and he was so popular. It's kind of ridiculous. I need to find you some of that content and show you.
That I would enjoy. Well, I cannot find the name of the author I'm thinking of, but he wrote an entire book about what's happened with the American language as people getting prude or more liberal and how it would change. And he had an entire section dedicated to the word F. And he just wrote it for like 6 pages. And he goes, now, after you've read all that, it loses its impact. No, it wasn't Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, well, not saying he wasn't a smart guy, wasn't writing more of a treatise. He was a performance. I don't think he even did writing. But this guy actually sat down and wrote a book. Just on how if you use a language a lot, or you use a word a lot, and you normalize it and you bring it into the language, it loses its impact. So dropping the F-bomb, as he was promoting, doing it in this book, meant that it lost its value. George Carlin did something similar too in some of his presentations, shall we say.
George Carlin is amazing.
Yeah, very smart man. So tell you, this guy was a comedian, but he predates probably everybody here. Maybe not Taz. I don't know how old Taz is.
I'm 44.
Oh, it predates
now.
Taz too. And the funny thing is, this book was given to me by my uncle, who truly believed that we should be a lot more liberal than we were. He was the most amazing person, but he would start subverting the kids at about age 12. Uncle George, I miss you. Well, let's throw one more in for the day. Who needs what? Oh, by the way, everybody's left the party.
I'm still here.
You're still here. Everybody else has left the party.
Well, I was kicked off when I didn't.
Well, that's on you.
Oh yeah, be that way. See if I care.
Oh, looks like
Yeah.
Cliff has stepped out.
My father called me to tell me he was coming over, so I have about 2-3 minutes, I think.
Perfect. How about we do a... Let's see if anybody else is here real quick. Is Talia still here? There's Talia. How about a really quick ISA? Oh.
That should be doable.
Hey, Talia, don't use profanity then. There's nothing wrong with not... stick to yourself. Do whatever's good for you. I'm sorry, what did you say?
We used profanity to put emphasis on a sentence you were saying back in the day, because profanity was profanity. You could use this to emphasize stuff. Today it doesn't have any meaning at all. If you complete a sentence, proper sentence without any profanity, you've done more than probably most people.
For many people, it's just like
today.
For many people, the profanity is like a pause for them to think on what they want to say next.
Yes, where it used to be now
Yeah.
it's F.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did apparently. Somebody's still in the party. Let's try that again. I'd put us up for ISA because the ship can't do ISE.
That is okay. I can give you my build if you like.
Oh, for this ship?
Uh-huh.
No. Okay, put us up for ISE too.
And we got ISE.
Yep, I know. I put us up for both. Oh, it's the Ark Royal. Maybe I will turn this into a ship.
Yeah, that's why I said you should consider.
Yeah, this is a good ship. I might do that.
Yes,
I was
it is.
thinking with something else.
It's the interesting science ship that gives you the best of both worlds. Two hangar base and a secondary deflector.
Maybe I will make this ship a pretty ship. Talia, I taught kids for a long time, and I also worked at a hospital. I did a bunch of other stuff where, you could not use profanity or vulgarity because you never knew who you were dealing with. And with kids, I never used it. So a lot of the times when I swear, quotation marks there, it's beans or fiddle faddle. Oh, frack. Anything else. And the kids always thought that was funny. So when I did swear once at home in front of my sister-in-law, she's like, "It sounds so wrong when you swear. It's like it's like you're a 4-year-old discovering a word for the first time."
Yeah, with some people it just feels weird when they start using these weird words.
I'm really good at swearing at spammers on the phone, though.
Why did we get another cube? And
It's
the
something
white one
that's
pushed
happening.
back.
Yeah. It's something I've noticed happening. It's like a shadow that appears in front of the other one. Because this is saying I'm still 3 kilometers away, and I know that I'm inside this fake
So the
cube.
actual cube moved back, and this one showed like in front of it. I'm like, what the hell?
Why did Taz die?
Demolished me in the process? Yeah, I wasn't prepared for tanking 2 cubes.
Yeah, none of us were.
Well, you didn't. The other one wasn't actually a target for me.
Oh, well, both of them were bearing down on me, so by the time I managed to move my finger over to the heal button, I was already dead.
As I'm sure you are all aware, there is the Vietnamese noodle soup called pho.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every restaurant
PHO.
in the area that features it does everything they can do to get away with making that into an almost obscene name. And I swear to goodness they must be doing it for snakes. No. No healing. No healing. Stop that.
If I stop, I'm dead.
Don't stop. I'm trying to get these probes done.
No.
Oh, it'll end real quick if it does just succeed. Come on, Transformer, just die.
Jesus, that took some time.
Oh, it's because half the team's
Ow,
over on the
owie,
other one.
owie, 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 owie.
Oh, now we... Did we not get the assimilator? No, get the assimilator. Apparently we split the team, which I didn't know we were going to do. Cliff the Rebel Droid?
It wasn't planned.
Wow. Hello, it's me. My browser shut down my computer.
Browser?
That one got destroyed.
Okay. Let's
See if
go
I
for
can
the
slowly
gateway.
get turned around here. Turn rate is nothing good. No problems, Cliff. Actually, I'm doing the last run here because I'm going to start moving furniture and got to hit the gym this morning. And do some other stuff because the painters will be here today to finish the front door, and they have to leave the front door open while it dries. I don't see what they missed at the front door, but they insist they missed something.
How is this gateway still standing?
Well, because I'm way underpowered for this.
No. It's alright.
Yeah,
We don't have. It's not like a tournament.
It's not like we're parsing it.
I need to be able to stop at some
Chris, don't
point.
die.
Of course.
It tractored me.
How dare
Yes,
it?
dude.
It's a Borg cube. How dare it? Or a Borg whatever. How dare it tractor you?
It's illegal to tractor me with anything.
Don't they know? You know what? That would work better. I was on the wrong macro key. Interesting.
Is anyone else seeing the Borg cube teleporting around?
Yep.
Yeah, it
Somebody's
just moved
dropping
kinda
something.
Below into the station
Yep.
for whatever reason.
Parasitic ice used to do that. I think something else does it too.
So weird. I've never seen that happen like this to this point. That was weird. Weird, I tell ya.
It's being pushed by a console. Yeah, I know that. I just don't know which console. Do you know which console?
Yeah, I haven't used any special consoles that would have been new.
Neither
I
do
just
I.
used a DPRM and another one from that set. I barely used a portal weapon for this TFO because there's no reason for it. It wasn't me.
No, I think you're right, Cliff. I just don't know which one it is. Like I said, I know Parasitic Ice will do that. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here because I got things to do. I got everything on my list done yesterday. I'm hoping to hit the same numbers today. But I will tell you, when I went to bed last night at 9, I was exhausted. Also filthy, so now I have to go wash my sheets on top of everything else. Everyone have a wonderful day. Chris, happy birthday.
Well,
Happy
thank you.
birthday, Chris.
Everyone have a wonderful day, and
How old are you now?
I prefer not to disclose this on stream.
old enough to know better and young enough to still be able to do it. How's that?
That sums it up. Yeah,
Yep,
that's probably the summing up.
So happy birthday, Chris, and on behalf of everybody else here at Welcome to the Moopsyverse, stay moopsome.
Moopsy.
Moopsy, Moopsy.
Shun the non-believer! Shun!